What's up, y'all? I'm Kipkama11, and on July 20th, 2021, history was made. Giannis Antetokounmpo became an NBA champion. The Milwaukee Bucks had finally received a title after 50 plus years, and there was a certain free throw percentage that looked a little off. Giannis Antetokounmpo's stat line in the clincher of this series is nothing but absurd. On 16 of 25 shooting, 64% from the field, he had 50 points. Now, with the field goals alone, that is just 33 points. Good, but not on par with the all-time historic finals performance, meaning there must have been some sort of anomaly that was going on. And oh look, there it is. Giannis, before this game, in the finals, as succinctly shown by this graphic, was not doing great. Over the entire playoffs, he just shot 59% from the free throw line. And as we all know, that's been notoriously ridiculous. I even wanted to make a video on why it takes him so long to shoot a free throw. That's how bad it was. But he overcame all the odds, all the haters, and was able to put on a Steph Curry-like performance from the line, and even managed to hit a three. Now, that got my gears turning. Has there ever been an NBA player that shot below 60% on average and managed to turn around their free throw shooting for one game the way Giannis did? So, I did some research. The first step in the process was to find free throw shooters that shot below 60 or 62%, as you see I got there, from the line in the playoffs, and had at least a decent showing within the playoffs. Of those players, sorted by the most amount of free throws per game taken, we of course have the Shaq Diesel at number 1 and Wilt Chamberlain at number 2, and Giannis comes in at number 3. Now, Shaq always said that he hit his free throws when they counted. So there may be some game where he shot an insane amount of free throws on at least a good percentage, right? I wanted to know if Shaquille O'Neal within the entire playoffs of his career ever made at least 15 free throws. Not as many as Giannis, but 15 is a nice even number, and it gives a little wiggle room, you know what I mean? And I could only find 2 games of which this happened. One time in 2003 versus the San Antonio Spurs in Game 4, I believe, and him playing against the Indiana Pacers in 2000. In the San Antonio game, he hit an uncanny 17 of 23 free throw shooting from the fields. What would you call it? From the field? From the line? Yeah, from the line. Which checks him out at 74%, which is a lot higher than his normal 50%. But the thing is, he shot 6 of 17 from the field, 35%. This right here might be the weirdest game of Shaquille O'Neal's career. He's still almost at 30 though. Then there was the second game where he had 40 points on 61% shooting on just 18 shots. But then you look at the free throws and he made one more than he did in San Antonio, but it took him a lot more to get there. And his free throw percentage is on par with what we know and love Shaq Diesel for. Maybe not love him for if we're a Lakers fan, but 3 championships is good. Both games were W's. Now, we go on to Wilt Chamberlain, a guy who's also notorious for not being able to make a free throw, which is a common thing for guys over 6'10". We still don't know why that is, other than big hands, I guess. And of his time in the NBA during the playoffs to make at least 15 free throws, there were absolutely no results. Now, scrolling down the list past Giannis Antetokounmpo, we see Dwight Howard, of whom only had one game where he shot more than 15 free throws, made more than 15, obviously. And of that game, he also had 79% from the field free throw shooting, something that is also an anomaly for him. And it was against the 2011 Atlanta Hawks, who had Josh Smith, Jay Smooth, I should say, as one of their best players. This was in Atlanta though. 2011. Weird times. He played 48 minutes, 33 points, and was all around very effective for his team at that point. He had one game like that. And continuing down the list from there, we have another legend from the 60s, Bill Russell. Now, similar to Wilt Chamberlain, there was not a time where Bill Russell was able to score more than 15 free throws in a game, which is fine because he won 11 championships. So, I don't think that really matters. Now, if we continue on down the list to number 6, DeAndre Jordan. We don't even need to look there. I'm gonna just go right past that. We don't even need to look. Then at number 7, Rudy Gobert. Gobert, sorry. Similar to Wilt Chamberlain and Bill Russell, he also did not have any games such like that. After that, you have Joe Caldwell. I don't even know who that is, who apparently played for the Hawks in 1964, a very long time ago, 5 years in the league. After Joe Caldwell, who also played in the 60s and also did not have any free throw makes over 15, common trend. We have Chris Webber, who also did not have any games over 15 free throw makes. Next up is Dick McGuire, but I think y'all get the point now. Now, I can't think off the top of my head all the different turnarounds that there have been in NBA history, but I do know that this has to be one of the greatest ever. If you have someone who's an incredibly poor free throw shooter, who's been ridiculed for his free throw routine, and is playing in the finals with the highest amount of pressure, is able to hit almost 90% from the line, just another mythical, freakish thing that Giannis has bestowed upon the NBA. But yeah, there's some stats to put into context. I'll see y'all later. Thanks for watching.